Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka The Weather Gamer, bringing you our APA Indigo Season 2 recap video for Season 2. This is the end. You guys would have seen the last match. It was either played yesterday or it was played earlier this week. I think this video is going up the same week as Indigo ending. Season 2 of Indigo ending. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about this season. So, as you guys can see, we had a 2-10 record, minus 23 differential. That is a lot worse from differential standpoint from last year, compared to this, or from last season to this season. We are one game worse. Granted, last season I did get a forfeit win, and I took over with one loss, so I finished 3-9 for that season. Really, I finished 2-8. So I'm not that far off. 2 wins, that sort of thing. It was a long season. It was a disappointing season for me. There were a lot of things that happened this season that I learned from. I mean, the season started so well with our picking up a win week 1, getting a nice clean 3-0 win. That was great. It was good feeling. We almost won week 2 against Matthias. Like, we were incredibly close to winning and beating Matthias. He was, if it wasn't for the fact that I made a misplay with my Shaman, because he had Bullet Punch, if I had just switched into Rotom, he would have died to the Bullet Punch hitting my Rocky Helmet twice, and then Rotom would have killed it, and then his Tyrantrum would have come in, wouldn't have had enough health to take on Rotom, would have killed Rotom, but died to the Rocky Helmet, and Shaman would have lived at 9%, allowing me to win that game. So there would have been 2 wins back-to-back right there. Then I lost 1-0 to Trap, and that was me misplaying because I got frustrated with Trap, and that's the first time I got frustrated this season. But that could have easily have been a win there. That puts me at 4 wins, 4-8. That's not bad. So I can't be too upset. I almost beat Rye. Yeah, I screwed up and brought the wrong user, but I almost beat Rye, and that would have been a win. There's 5 wins potentially. 5 and 7. So, and just I continued to play wrong this season at various points. So there were definitely chances for me to improve. I feel like I've improved. I really do. Between the 2 seasons, I feel like there's a huge amount of improvement from Season 1 of APA to Season 2 of APA. So while the record doesn't reflect it, I feel that there's improvement. And to me, that's what matters. But some of the other stuff I learned this season. So after playing Trap, I got incredibly angry. I left at the end of the match, didn't GG, was frustrated, was upset. It definitely affected my recording. It definitely affected my attitude. That wasn't the first time. The second time that happened was week 7 when the Manchester United, when I got 6-0'd. By Harry. I got really upset after that and quit APA. You guys know about that. I did that video. I quit APA and was very emotional and all that, and luckily Panther allowed me to come back, so I do gratefully owe that to Panther for allowing me to come back. His mods also discussed it, I'm sure of that. But Panther was the one I was talking to, which is why I'm saying thank you to Panther. I'm saying thank you to everybody, but why I'm specifically saying Panther for allowing me to come back and finish the season. It definitely changed my perspective after that. The biggest thing I learned this season is I gotta stop caring about the win-loss differential and all that. Like, I need to care about it, but I need to stop taking it so personally. And the reason for that, and I'll show you guys here on my Battle League stat, because I'm going to go over this. If you look over here, 24 and 36, minus 64 career record, and you look right there, 3 and 9, 2 and 10, 2 and 10, minus 17, minus 25, minus 23, 15th out of 16, 15 out of 16, 22 out of 24. It got to me. It really, really got to me because I felt like I was a failure when it came to Draft League. I felt like I was letting you guys down because who wants to watch a loser? Who wants to watch a person lose every single week and just all of that? And as it turns out, you guys watch because you're entertained, not because I win or lose. It's because you guys want to see the matches. You guys want to see me play. You guys support me no matter what, it seems like. So that's where I need to remember that. And that's what I learned after the 6-0ing by Harry. I didn't stress so much. Did the losses pile up and did they hurt? Yes, they did. They definitely hurt. But I started having fun playing Mons again. And, like, WWC, I'm going to miss playoffs. That's pretty much guaranteed at this point, which sucks. It's my own league and I can't even make playoffs. But, again, I'm learning. I'm getting better. Next season, APA Season 3, I am coming back. I'll talk more about that at the end of the video. APA Season 3. Let's reset and let's try to win some more games there. WWC Season 3 starts in June. I mean, Season 2 is still going on. That's not ending. Just because I didn't make playoffs doesn't mean I shut the league down. But, I'm still... Season 3 starts in June. Season 3 I'll have a D-League. I mean, I'm going to have to watch the D-League too, but it's a chance for me to continue to grow and all that. But again, WWC, this isn't about that. APA. So, as long as you guys are willing to bear with me and hang on for the ride, I think this will be good. I think I'll get better slowly. It's gonna come together. I'm not gonna say anything, but my Season 3 team is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare for someone to have to prep for. I'm loving every minute of it. We're still drafting, so I haven't quite finished it, but I'm loving the team. I didn't get Rain, because I was going to try and draft Rain, and I didn't get the Uber that I wanted, because last minute changes, the person who didn't want my Uber now wanted my Uber, so. But it's progress, and I'm ready for it, and I'm excited for it, and I hope you guys are excited for it, and we'll talk about it later. This is Season 2's recap. So, but yeah, those are the biggest lessons I learned from this season. Not to stress about the win-loss and you guys, what your guys' opinions of me are, because I lose. Doesn't mean you guys think I'm a loser. That much is obvious to me now. So I need to relax and not worry about that. And I had several games that I played incredibly well in and incredibly close. I just needed to make a few changes and I'll get there. And those are things that I've learned. Also, biggest accomplishment. And if Panther, if you're watching this, can I please get in here the accomplishment? Got a kill with a meme. Please, 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 can I get that on the Season 3 doc? Just for that. I'm completely joking. But so what did I learn with the Mons this season? That's what we're here to talk about here. So we'll start off with the mascot. My first overall pick, Mega Charizard X. Absolutely. Thinking emoji. What was I doing? Sorry, I was messaging a coach about something else, so don't worry about that. Mega Charizard X. I love this thing. Like, it is my favorite Mon ever. I have the Mega Charizard figure. I have my logo, my main logo. The Bearticks were my main logo, but then I fell in love with the Charizards. They're my main logo now. I've shown it off before in another video, but I'm going to find it right now because I love the card as well. It's not displayed on my desk because I want to keep it intact, but I have the holofoil Megazard, basically perfect pack condition, came out of a pack. It was such a lucky pull. I love Mega Charizard X, and it's a great mon. I didn't use it well. I haven't used it well in WWC either. Didn't use it well here either. Granted, it picked up 11 kills in one season. Came to 10, I don't remember how many games it came to. That doesn't get tracked. Oh yeah, it does. Games played 11. So it came out at 11 out of my 12 games. And I think the only one I didn't bring it to was versus Rye because of rain. I think that's it. Or maybe it was Savage because he was going to prep for it hard. But I love it. I want to use Megazard again. I really do. I know I have it in WWC. I'm not going to probably draft it WWC or PCF, depending on where it comes. I'm not going to draft it again for a little bit. I'm going to try some different Megas, maybe try Mega Lopunny again, you know, because I like that one. But Megazard X just proves why it's my favorite mon. I love it. 11 kills, 10 deaths. The 10 deaths is my fault. I let it die a couple times trying to set it up when I shouldn't have. Sorry about the barking. My dogs just are being annoying here. Let me go see what they're barking about here. Hey! Shh. No one's here. Stop barking. Okay, thank you. Hey! Shh. Nobody is here. Let's see. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why they're barking. I got my noisemaker here. Oh, what's going on? Anyways. Sorry, now I'm dealing with this. So anyways, who was I talking about? Zard? Yeah, Zard, I love it. I set up wrong at times. Tried to set up when I shouldn't have. Just misplayed several times this season with Zard. I definitely want to bring it back. I definitely think it's a good mon that fits my play style. I love it. And yeah. I will be redrafting Zard at some point. It's a great mon. Definitely enjoyed it. Rotom Wash. This mon I've had issues with in the past. I had it in GPC. Didn't work well for me. I've thought about it other times. Didn't work for me. But I ended up taking it because it has Earthquake immunity, which Zard needs once Zard Megas, Defog to take care of Zard's rocks before it Megas, that sort of thing. Levitate, all that. It's a very good mon. I really do like Rotom Wash now. It's given me a new fondness for it, and it's definitely a mon I want to bring back. It came to 10 games, it got 9 kills, dying 8 times. Again, some of those were on me. But Rotom Wash, Mega Zard were just a very, very nice backbone for me. I really do enjoy them. Definitely gonna look at that pair again. And Rotom Wash is definitely becoming one of my mons that I like in Draft League. I'm more than willing to try Rotom Heat now because of how I've had success with Rotom Wash. Rotom Cut, I don't know. I know it's Rotom Mow, but I call it Rotom Cut, just because I've seen other people call it Rotom Cut. That one. Maybe Fan and Blizzard, or Fan and Fridge if I'm desperate, but definitely want to try Rotom Heat now after using Rotom Wash and enjoying it very well. Very nice mon. I do like Rotom Wash. Tapu Bulu. This was a mid-season trade to get Bulu Lucha with GCS. Like, week 4 is when we made that trade. I swapped Scissor and... what else did I swap? Scissor and Shaman to pick up Bulu. Bulu Lucha. I think I made a mistake, to be perfectly honest. I really do. Yeah, Bulu put in some work. It came to 5 games, got 12 kills. Lucha, on the other hand, Bulu came to 12 games, got 5 kills, but died every game. Lucha came to 5 games, got a kill, and died 4 times. And Slurpuff Sunday came to 4 games, got 2 kills, and died 4 times. Those 3 I really mishandled this season. Bulu I don't care for anymore, like after using it this season. If I'm going to run a Lucha Tapu, it's not going to be Bulu. First off, grassy terrain just sucks. It's free leftovers for your opponent. It stops your EQing from being super effective ground-type moves in general. It doesn't have a physical fairy-type move, which really bothers me. It's a physical attacker, and it doesn't have a physical fairy-type move. If it gets Play Rough in Gen 8 or another physical fairy-type move, I am more than happy to try Bulu again. But without a physical fairy-type move, you okay over there, child? My dog's sitting on my lap. I don't know if you guys can see her or not. Probably not. Yeah, you can't see her. She is sitting in my lap. Keep her quiet. I don't know. I don't like Bulu. It didn't work for me. It's slow. It hits like a truck, but it's slow. Doesn't have a physical fairy-type move, which it desperately needs, and just, I don't know, it doesn't fit my playstyle. Shaman, on the other hand, I was having some pretty good luck with. It was bulky, it was annoying with seeds, sub-toxic, that sort of thing. That's the type of grass type I think I need to work on, so while I dropped it, Shaman would definitely be a mon I'd consider again. Trying again. Bulu, on the other hand, probably not. Greninja. Okay, so outside of Charizard's handling, this was probably my next biggest mistake, was handling my handle of Greninja. I love Greninja. It's a cool mon. It is a great mon in Draft League. I definitely will be drafting Greninja again at some point if I can get my hands on it. Absolutely amazing mon. I enjoyed it. I just played like crap with it. I just used it horribly. 9 games, 6 kills, 7 deaths. Like, that's not doing Greninja justice. Greninja has the ability to be a very powerful, powerful destroyer. It has great move pool, can run both physical and special. I ended up using it both ways. It's a good Scarfer, has U-turn momentum, toxic spikes. Like, it's a good mon. I just didn't use it well. And I really, really, really do want to bring it back at some point and use it again. Like, Greninja is an amazing mon. Definitely on my list of try-agains. And we'll see. We'll see if I can snag it again. Definitely want to try it again. Azelf. Okay, so first off, Azelf should have been a Z captain from the very beginning. I should not have gone Slurpuff. I should have gone Azelf Greninja. That should have been my pair of Z captains. 100% my bad. But Azelf is definitely a much better Z captain than Slurpuff ever would have been, or ever was. Azelf has a lot of utility. I just didn't use it correctly. It's kind of like Volcanion from last season, or Alolan Muck. Both mons that can be very good. I just didn't use them right and didn't feel good using them. Or Necrozma. That's another good example from last season of mons that I enjoyed but just didn't get figured out. So I would be open to trying Azelf again. I just need to learn how to use Focus Sashes better, and definitely should have made it a Z captain. And once I've learned and gotten some more skill, Azelf is definitely a good mon that I will try again. Slurpuff Sunday. 2 kills, 4 deaths. I think this is the second time I've used Slurpuff, which it was named Sunday after Griffin Feathers. Shameless plug, please go check out his Twitter down below. Go show him some love. He does all the amazing artwork for the Weather Gamer channel, including the Charizards logo you see here. So please go check him out for me. Go show him some love. Just realized I'm doing this not on the battle layout, because my camera's off on the battle layout. Camera on and opponent off. I should have done this earlier. I didn't even think about that. WC logo off, opponent off. There we go. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's why I wasn't doing it there, because you can't see right on. It doesn't fit quite right. Well, hello, sleepyhead. Say hello to the camera. It's over here. Hey. Look over here. Hey. Fine, we'll turn you. Look in the camera. Say hello to the world. Hello. Hello, Weather Gamer family. Francie says hi. Alright. Park it, will you? Alright, go on the floor. But just park it. No more barking. Thank you. I just said no more barking, child. You gonna sass me? Go get in your bed. Hey. You. Go get in your bed. Or sit. Just do something. You're being a nuisance today. But yeah. Would you stop? Slurpuff, it's a very good fairy type. It's just not the right fairy type for me, and that sucks. I'm sorry, Griffin. I'm not going to use Slurpuff again. It's going on the list of mons that I just don't want to use. Don't enjoy that sort of thing. Hawlucha. Hawlucha I am open to using again. 100% open to using again. I just need to pair it with the right Tapu. Either Finny or Coco or Lele. Just not Bulu. I cannot put it with Bulu anymore. I didn't use it correctly. 1 kill, 4 deaths. Just, I don't know. Hawlucha's an interesting mon. I really do like it. I really do want to give it another shot. I just need to figure out how to give it the right shot. It came in clutch at one point versus, oh, I can't remember who did it. I think it was Frisks of the North Sparse. They had, shh! Stop! Dog, come on. They had Bulldoze, on a mon, or someone brought Bulldoze for Charizard to slow it down to stop me from de-dancing up. Something like that. I don't know, but Lucha set up, it got the terrain boost, the defensive boost, and then multiple SDs up. I think I got to +6. And then it baton passed into Charizard, which was amazing to see that happen. Hawlucha definitely is a mon that I want to try again and will bring back. So is Scissors McCuddy. If you don't know why it's called Scissors McCuddy, I'll tell you the reason now, because I haven't revealed this outside the Weather Gamer server, why I call this thing Scissors McCuddy. Let me get it opened up here. So, Pokemon, Draft League, not Draft League, I need sprites. Sprites, animated, Kalos, there we go, open that. Okay, so you guys can see here Aegislash. So, Shiny Aegislash has a red tint around its blade. Looks like blood. So I have multiple, in the Weather Gamer server, I have multiple bots that run the server for me, doing various things. I have, oh, one of them's offline right now. I have Nightbot, which is tied to my Twitch. Shameless plug, go check out my Twitch. But Nightbot is tied to Twitch and does a lot of things and has a lot of commands, and he's actually the one that's broken right now. Commands used in streams and commands that we can use in the Discord server. And he had a tendency to break or not act correctly when I was testing commands and all that, which isn't, it's a bot. It's my fault for not programming the commands correctly. But I was getting frustrated and all that, so I was like, if you don't behave, I'm gonna stab you with a sword. And because it was Pokemon, I don't know what just happened to the GIF there. But because it was Pokemon, I threatened to stab it with a sword, and that sword being Aegislash. And out of the blue, I just said, I'm gonna stab you with Bloody McStabby, because he's got the red tint around his blade, and you can stab with a sword, so we called him Bloody McStabby. Well, then I started thinking, okay, well, what would we call the other blades? Well, the other two. Well, Doublade has two blades, and looks like a pair of scissors that are open, and when he attacks, he swipes each way, so he'd go like that. So we called him Scissors McCuddy. Pointy McStabby, Scissors McCuddy. And then we have Honedge, which I affectionately named Baby Pointy McSlicey. So we have the McStabby family of Aegislash, Doublade, and Honedge. So that's why Scissors McCuddy is the Doublade, and that's why I named it that, even though I don't usually run nicknames. So that's the whole backstory to this. This thing surprised me for being super slow and being super frail, Spadefly. It surprised me. It came to 6 games, got 5 kills and 5 deaths. Like, it really, really surprised me, and I definitely want to check out Doublade again, but I also want to check out Aegislash. Like, those two in tandem would be great for me to try someday, I think. But yeah, Doublade, amazing, amazing. I could set up SDs, then Gyro Ball to kill things that are super slow. I tried an Autotomized set at one point to get fast. I tried Eviolite, which is pretty standard. Shadow Sneak priority, like +2, then you Shadow Sneak if you can. Like, Doublade's a very good mon, very fun mon. I enjoyed it. We'll definitely be bringing it back at some point in Draft League career. I will try Doublade again. Aerodactyl. So Aerodactyl and I have a history. We've played I've used it in the past to moderate success. I think it's like 3 and 3 plus 0. Last time I checked, I've updated, so I don't know off the top of my head. Went 1 and 5 this time. I don't know. I like it that it's fast, but I don't like Arrow anymore. It's like Slurpuff. It's lost its shine. I don't really care too much about it. I don't think I'm going to ever draft Aerodactyl again. It was mainly a low-tier rocker / defogger that I needed. But in reality, I needed something different. I needed a better electric type than Rotom. Well, not better than Rotom, but I needed another electric type. Something that could take the electric type hits, because if I didn't bring Rhydon, then it was up to basically Bulu to sponge electric hits, and Bulu didn't want to take electric hits from most of the electric types I faced. My team was very electric weak. Definitely something that Arrow didn't help with, and so because of that, I don't want to ever draft Arrow again. I don't think I'm going to draft Arrow ever again. Garbodor. Again, I mishandled Garbodor. I'm more than willing to try it again. Garbodor is actually very versatile. It's a very nice low-tier poison type. It can absorb T-Spikes, set its own T-Spikes, set its own rocks. You give it a Rocky Helmet in Aftermath, and suddenly you've taken almost half health off of something if it kills you. Has access to Seed Bomb and Drain Punch, Clear Smog. It's a good mon. I just wish I had used it better and thought about it better. Garbodor definitely could be a very good mon in the future. Definitely a very good defensive mon. And so I'm gonna keep an eye on Garbodor and see. And then finally we have Rhydon. Rhydon is literally here because I didn't get Rhyperior. If I'd gotten Rhyperior, Rhydon wouldn't be here. I prefer Rhyperior over Rhydon. Rhydon only came to 1 game, and that was the last game of the season, just because I hadn't brought it all season. I was like, okay, we'll bring Rhydon for the last game, just give it a shot. Try to pull off the Dancing Dino, which is what I wanted to do anyways, at some point in the season, but never really saw the opportunity to bring Rhydon. I don't really have much to say on it, so That's where we sit. But that's the team, that's the Mons, that's the record. So what does that do for us overall? I already showed you guys that. Here you can see my notes. When I make notes for the leagues, like I got eliminated here, that, just so I can track things left due to poor management. Build better teams. I did do that from Season 1. Hey, Francis, could you stop, please? Stop your barking. It's just the other dogs. Build better teams. I definitely did that. Don't get caught up in the win-loss now. That's the thing for this season. That's my motto for going into Season 3 of APA and any other leagues I do. Don't get caught up in the win-loss right now. So where does that take us for the Mon records then? Well, okay, Alola Ninetales is still the top. Even though I didn't have it, nothing came close to dethroning it. Same with Mega Chomp. Didn't have Zeraora this league, so it's still sitting up there, or for this season, so it's still sitting up at the top. Nothing to challenge it. There you guys can see there's Mega Lopunny from last season. Why I want to try it again. Here's Charizard, though. One league, 11, 10, plus 1. Almost as good as Mega Lopunny was for me Season 1. Definitely want to bring it back. Here's where I was talking about with Rotom Wash, right there. It's now 9 and 10 minus 1, so I have used it before. But definitely using it better here now. Here's Greninja, making it into 13th now. I definitely am going to bring Greninja back and try it again. There's Doublade, right there. There's Tapu Bulu. There's Arrow, 4 and 8 minus 4 now. Similar to Mega Gyarados, but Mega Gyarados I mishandled and know how to use now. Arrow I want to use again. Arrow I just don't see anything to use for. There's Slurp, 3 and 6 minus 3. Definitely want to try and bring that back, or not bring that back. There's Shaman, 2 and 2. Like I said, I was doing pretty well with Shaman. Just scrolling down here to see where some of these ended up. There's Azelf all the way down here. It's worse than Claydol, but I'm open to trying Azelf if I give it a Z Crystal or something like that. There's Garbodor down at the bottom. Garbodor is like one of the lowest, but that's because there's no kills, and I sort this by kills and then differential. So, but yeah, that's where we sit with the Mon records for this season. Mega Charizard X is now in my top 5 kill leaders of all time. Rotom Wash is in the top 10 from this season. And you can definitely, if I bring some of these Mons down here that I've messed up on, that I haven't done very well with, and as I've learned more, they'll move up in that, so we'll see. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. This has been an APA Season 2 recap for the Chicago Charizards. Last time with this team. We'll be signing off. Come take a look at Season 3, though. We are back. It's Civil War. What does that mean? And I'll talk about this in the Season 3 draft recap, but it's Civil War. What does that mean? It's 24-man again, which is, I hate 24-man drafts, especially when they're the same pool. It's just annoying, but it's Ubers and all that. So we have, open a new tab here so you guys don't see it. APA Season 3 doc. What did I get pinged for? Indigo Season 3 tiers. So it's Ubered. Arceus is banned. Kyogre, unfortunately, is banned because I was going to draft Rain with Kyogre as my Uber. That's banned. Mega Ray, Necrozma Dusk, which is the Solgaleo fusion, Ultra Necrozma, Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre. Those are all banned, but everything from Mewtwo Y to Mega Salamence to Marshadow, Yveltal, Complete Zygarde. The Uber's Mega is Mega Lucario, Mega Medi, Mega Gengar, Mega Blaziken. All of that is legal, so that's going to be incredibly fun. for me to do. It's my first Ubers League. What's the Civil War part? So there's 3 captains: SV Tornado, Aurora Infinity, and Shy Guy. 3 of the admins of APA. 3 coaches from Indigo as well. They get to pick 7 other coaches in a draft style. They pick 7 other coaches, and then you play as a team. So you have 8 coaches vying as a team, team building, team matches. Like, we don't play matches as a team, but our matches affect the team. So if I lose 0-12, but someone goes 12-0, our team record's 12-12. Top 5 teams from the first place team make playoffs. Top 4 from the second place, I believe, and it's top 3 from the third place. So yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm not going to say whose team I'm on, because that's for that video. But that's Civil War. That's coming. Stick around for APA Season 3. I'm coming back. Try harder. But in the meantime, this is it for Season 2. We're closing the book on this episode of APA. Thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting the Charizards this season. We'll try to kick it into overgear next season, pick up some wins, get to playoffs, show improvement, and get it rolling. So please check out links in the description below. Griffin Feathers Twitter, as I've said before. Go show him some love. He makes my art, all that. Twitch, I am Twitch streaming regularly now. Should be every Sundays. We did Uno last week. Probably going to do Uno again this week. Maybe Gmod. I got to see how my internet holds out with it. Discord. Weather Gamer Discord. Best way to get connected with me. Come hang out. I can get you invites to the APA server as well if I talk to Panther about it first. But the best way to do that is join my server, because then you can get a hold of me. And then I'll get you connected there. Plus WC's coming there. And yeah, I'm gonna get out. Thank you guys so much for this. See you guys next time.